Hey, welcome back. We're talking about Subnautica Sub-Zero, and we're complaining about it. I am, as usual. Well, I'm not really well known for complaining, I don't think. I'm not well known at all, but I'm gonna complain, because I like it. Right, we just had a trigger of a talk. We talked to our sister Sam, up there on the Vesp facility. Okay. Yeah. First off, the talk they had. She complains that the talk is too formal, and her sister says, Robin complains, and Sam says that the talks are monitored. Alright, I guess that's a way of coping with the problem. Where's the sun? Because that's important, because I was talking about Uranus in the previous episode, and the angle of sun being things, right? So you know how it is on poles on Earth. So the sun is low, so the shadows should be long, but they're not. Sun seems to be high above, so that's of course fucked. And since I already looked, this is the graphical fidelity of our early access. This is alien facility here. That bunch of bricks, because it's early access. That's fine, right? Of course, no one will bother complaining. Sam complains that everyone's complaining now. Oh, also, look at the mountain here. How the texture is just fucking horrible. And you know how everyone complained about how the sea looks in Subnautica from high above? And the land? We still have that problem here. And I don't think it's going to be addressed. It hasn't been addressed in previous game, and that game is actually out, and it's not in early access anymore. It's out as full. So there's that. Vesp. Sam complains that these talks are monitored. It's fine. I guess it's fine. But it's not that you have to be either formal or completely cute and casual. Well, you can be casual, but it's not that you have to be, I don't know the word, more casual than casual, completely stupid and girl-like. You don't have to. What the problem is with monitoring is that you shouldn't be talking about things that are not relevant to your mission or personal secrets, at least, right? You shouldn't be calling up Sam to ask what did she have for lunch. But you don't have to be formal about it. You can be casual, but on topic. That will fix the problem of the talks being heard and being too formal. But I guess that's Sam's coping mechanism, so let's stick with it. Or let her, I guess. I don't know. I don't care. It's not my problem. We're probably not going to have much talk, because it's survival and we need to put ourselves in danger, and also outside of the range of cell phones. And the Vespa facility. So Uranus's day lasts for 17 hours, like rotation around its axis. It's 17 hours. That's pretty fast. Our gas giants are actually moving pretty fast. Vesper is on geostationary orbit. Geostationary orbits are usually far away. And yet we can see Vespa clearly during the day on the sky. And also it has this thing spinning, and we can see it spin. How much power does it have to make this thing spin so fast? And why would this be a problem? There's a channel on YouTube where a guy recorded ISS transit over the moon. The moon was the background, it was full moon, and ISS, the space station, just zipped in front of it. ISS is in space, far away, moving fast. Just took it like a second to cross the face of the moon. And that's that. And you probably can see it with a naked eye, but tools would increase the enjoyment. And, well, you know how big the moon is on the sky. And the ISS, when going past it, was tiny. So this thing is as big as our moon, pretty much, on the sky. And we can see it clearly. In detail. It's not even like our moon when the parts of the moon are at night. We see them as covered in blue, and only the white parts are glowing. So either this station is horrendously massive. It's like the size of this planet, I guess, that we can see it this well. Or they're fucking with us, and it's actually Star Wars technology, where it's just hovering within the atmosphere, because otherwise we wouldn't be able to see it. It's either AC-130 or another planet. And by lore, which we read, it's neither. So fix it. It's early access. I know you want to have something in the air, maybe, to make us feel safe, because we're no longer in danger, we've got someone to talk to. Make it a balloon station. Make it a weather balloon, where it just hovers over a place and has little jets to just correct. Make it the Star Wars, where it just hovers. It's powered hover over the place, because it's not gonna be this visible that far away, and it's not gonna be that massive if it's gonna be that visible. It's ridiculous. What was the ship? The ship was Aurora. Aurora was a big ship, but it wasn't that big. So fix it. You still have time. It's early access. You fucks. Right. And the prawn base. This is our prawn base. Great. Let's have a look. It just so happens that we've got 2 prawn bases. So again, reinforcements that this large base can house only 2 people. Well, that's not really true, but... Well, that is to say that just because we've got 2 prawns doesn't mean that the whole crew should be able to have prawns. We've got 2 prawns, and they're both broken, and we've got no tools, so we can't fix them or make more. So that's out of the question. We can't have a head start in our new adventure. We have to start from the ground level. Look, broken, ruined, smoldered, fucking wrecked. And now this is important. So we've got this frozen pond here, and I guess a transponder. That's simple enough. We've got this frozen pond here, right? Someone got down there, put the lamp and ladder. And you can't go there. You can fall down there, but you can't climb there. Because this ladder isn't for climbing down, or isn't for climbing up and down. It's not for climbing down. It's only for climbing up. Whichever part you click on, you're just gonna be spawned here and dropped down, as if you just climbed up. As if this is the what is it? This is your goal place, goal point, goal spot, whatever, something like that, right? This is the place you need to go when you click. If this is the place you need to go when you click the ladder, it means you need to go here. And this is up, not down. Down. You can't drop down. And often you can hurt yourself when you're dropping down. And walk around, there's nothing here to see really. Although the ice is weirdly geometrically cracked. But the ladder is only to going up. It's not for going down. It's ridiculous. Fix it. It's early access, you still can. One-way ladder. Have you ever thought about that? You can break this snowman, but we're not gonna bother with this now. We have to explore. So we've got a mission. Jeffries went to explore the base, I guess, without us, without telling anyone, also. So we're gonna go meet up. And look at this. This follows you. I guess this is an eye, and also it burns when you touch it. Look, there's this texture of of burnt paper, so it hurts you with high temperature apparently. And it moves and follows you. So it's a beast. It's not some sort of plant-like life. It's like a coral. Interesting. But we don't have a scanner, so we can't learn about it. Will we ever? I I didn't get far yet in this game, it's just first impressions rants. And I think these can be fixed. So if you want to see if they can be fixed, play the game to completion in early access, which is probably impossible. Right. Yeah, 2 people in the base. Kind of limited, I'd say. And yeah, the fact that we've got support from orbit apparently, and we can talk to our sister, is another base, and another reason to have multiplayer, which this game probably won't have. So we're here now. We just passed the aliens' base, and we've got this ledge here. It seems like we were able to go here from there, but not the other way around. And I think we will, because there's this alien base and we're gonna have shenanigans with it in a moment. So there would be a reason to come back here. So let's see the shenanigans. Let's see what's happening. Most importantly, they brought coffee, right?
Access denied. Further efforts will be denied forcefully. Tessie, Robin Hood.
How'd you know my name? I come in peace. Sam, the building just powered up. It spoke to me.
Are you safe? It's never done that before.
I'm fine. No sign of Jeffries.
I've got an electrical storm on the sensors.
I think it's already here.
That cabin isn't stable. I want you to get back to...
Sam? Damn it!
And the problems begin. Alright, let's go over them. It was open, and Jeffries apparently went in there. And the base waited for us. That's just a tablet interface. We don't have a tablet. And the base apparently waited for us to come before denying the entrance. And also letting Jeffries in, but not us. That's a mystery. Don't know why. So far it's, you know, ridiculous. Further attempts will be denied forcefully. You already have a force field. Can you deny it any more forcefully? It's already force. Great. So next thing, Altera managed to actually install, which is us, managed to actually install a panel, computer panel, in the alien base. They managed to interface with it, and yet it was overridden anyway, and I don't have access codes. So that's amazing. What's this about? Research Site 0. Installation something something unknown. What we know. We don't know anything really. That wasn't important. That's vague enough to not have anything solid to catch on to. So yeah, also it talks to us. The hero was never talked to by the facility. Any of it. And why did it spoke to us in English? Well, Hero managed to decode some transmissions from the hunters, from the warpers. The systems managed to translate a bit of the message. So I guess it's possible to translate from English to from alien to English. So it should be possible to translate from English to alien, and then back again. So I guess the facility just translated it, and it had samples from radio messages, probably. So it's been listening for all this time. And that's also probably how they got Robin's name, the aliens. Right, so there's nothing left for us there now. Time to go back and trigger more events. Oh yeah, thank you for reminding me. So yes, first off, rocks and snow caught fire after lightning struck it. Second, we're on North Pole, I guess, the equivalent, on the ice cap, and it's snowing. I didn't witness many snowstorms or blizzards where there are thunders and lightnings. But maybe that's different. Contact a meteorologist or climatologist and ask them, because I wonder if there are snowfalls connected with lightning storms. Not only that, how many times does that happen on the poles on Earth? And that's that. It's just a storm. Also, it's lightning storm, and she said electric storm or electrical. Why do we need a new term for that? It's not any more alien. If they've got moisture clouds, it's gonna work the same way. It's just thunderstorm. Couldn't you have said that? Electric storm. Ooh, it messes with our secret equipment that runs electricity, you know. So you connect the two things. You know, if you have like not the best reception for your TV or even for your phone, and you can probably correlate it with storms or weather effects where you are at. Maybe not fun because there are towers. But yeah, you know, storm can ruin your reception. Yeah, there we go. So there it is. Let's save, because otherwise we can break the game. We get to this part and it has shit collisions. Look at this. You can squeeze yourself in, maybe somehow. Now I'm pressing L and going back. Well, I was pressing left and going backwards. I'm pressing D and going forwards. Slipping. We just squeezed into some sort of fucking weird collision place. You can jump out of it, but you can also get right back into it. Look at this. Fix this. How hard was it to model this correctly? Were you expecting me to go this way or jump off here and risk fall damage? No, I wanted to be safe. I went to here to go through those slopes there, and I'm met with this shit. Look at this. You also like the collision box marker is like sloped this way, because when you jump up you're getting tossed to the right. Oh, well, there we go. Look, you're getting tossed. Oh, now I'm standing on something. Walking in the sunshine, I guess. Yep. The collision marker is even more broken than I thought. I would have actually fucking thought. Look at this. Fix this, you fucking idiots. What have you done? How hard is it? Put the collision marker even deeper in the rock rather than outside of it. That's more jarring. I'd rather clip into the rock, into the wall a little bit, than not be able to walk. Fuck. Yeah, we're still having the jarring, well, unrealistic day and night. See, it's still in the effect. It still throws us around however it wants. The collision in this zone in particular, and only in this zone, are just fucking wonk and whack. What have you done here? Have you forgot to remove something? Was this your test area and you just tossed shit in? And then removed the objects but didn't remove the collision markers? I don't know. Do you know? Do they know? Are the cracks red? It looks like lava's gonna spew out. It looks like it doesn't look like ice anymore. Is this realistic? I know when the day is. Oh, did I miss it? Shit, I might have missed it. So this is a trigger, and when you approach this place, you can see this snow, this avalanche, covering your fucking base, just fucking ruining your fucking base, and now it's inaccessible. And this is where the problem starts. There's no longer a house. There's no longer a structure you had. You start from zero again. You know, they technically could send an excavation crew to excavate it, because there's no one trapped in there, at least. Fortunately. Aside from Jeffries can get out of the problem like we did. So there's that, but you know, it's still a loss. It's still technically a loss. Yeah, again, good collisions. Good collisions here. Oh yes, oh yes, oh yes, oh yes. Just walking backwards when walking forwards, or not walking at all. And this part. This piece of ice isn't modeled anymore at all. This one doesn't have collisions. Because in case you just wanna have a running start. What is this? In case you wanna have a running start and jump in. So have it crack more. Have it crack more. Right? You can just clip through here and it's fine. Also, we got the communications array broken, but I guess it's not a big deal because we're gonna get in contact with base soon enough. So it's gonna be closing in on this episode. Yeah, why not? Let's stop it here, because there's gonna be events triggered soon enough, and we're gonna go over them then. So I'm getting my shit out. I'm content. So like, comment, subscribe, and share, because we need more, and so do I.